welcome to the Angels and Awakening podcast. I'm your angel medium, Julie Jancis, and today we're sharing your angel stories. Why do our angels and loved ones above show us signs? Yes, they want us to know they're okay and at peace, but deeper than that, they want us to connect with them so that they can help us more from the other side. Friends, it all begins with your intuition, vibration, and experiencing oneness. Your intuition is your soul's voice. It's also how your loved ones talk to you from heaven. In this podcast, we teach you how to turn up the volume on your intuition so that you can hear their loving messages more clearly. We also teach you how to raise your vibration and feel your oneness with all that is. Friends, you are here to love, give love, receive love, be love, radiate love. And because your soul is love, all you really ever have to do is just be. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Angels and Awakening podcast. I am so excited you're here. I'm Julie Jancis, and today we are here with Amber. Amber has angel stories to share. Amber, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Julie. I'm super excited to be here. I love your podcast.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome. So I'm going to share with you a story that touches my heart, actually, but I just want to preface it with the last year, I've been on a really big spiritual journey and just really understanding that there's signs from above, the spirit guides, just having more peace from within. I've really struggled with anxiety my whole life. So this has really helped me just be more at peace with myself and just kind of the impact I can make on the world. So I grew up in an amazing family in a place called Saskatchewan in Canada. And my parents had lots of lifelong friends, and their friends, we called them aunts and uncles. And we grew up with their kids, and they were like our cousins, and they were all like family to us. And a couple that was best friends with my parents was Uncle Brad and Auntie Debbie, and absolutely loved them. I had such a great relationship with my Uncle Brad. He was like my second dad, and he used to call me Barb, and I called him Beej. It was like, because I think I reminded him like a Barbie doll when I was little. And he always had a nickname for everybody, but I knew that when I got engaged in 2012, that I wanted him and his wife to do the toast to the bride. So when my wedding happened in August 2013, he just delivered such a beautiful speech. And my mom told me that it just meant the world to him that I asked him to do that speech for me. So it was just super touching, and I have it on video or DVD, I should say. And unfortunately, that was actually the last time that I saw him. So I had moved to Alberta to start a new career with my husband, and I had moved to Alberta just a couple months before my wedding. So I just kind of lost touch with my aunt and uncle, but my parents still were very close to them. And in April 2014, my uncle passed away suddenly. And it was really, really hard on me. And because he was the first family member, like my husband had a lot of family members who had passed, but he was the first family member of mine who passed away. I still have all my grandparents, they're in their 90s. I've just been very fortunate that way. But I had also been trying very hard to get pregnant to have my first child. So when I found out that he passed away at the beginning of April, it completely devastated me. And I went back to Regina for the funeral, and my dad gave part of the eulogy, and he talked about, how much it meant to him to be able to give the toast to the bride. And I just remember being so sad because I didn't have the chance to say goodbye like I wanted to. And when they commemorated his life in the slideshow, they played the song Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol, which has always been like one of my absolute favorite songs since it came out. And so I just knew that at that point, that song was going to have real meaning to me. 2 weeks later, I find out that I'm pregnant with my first son. And there was just some sort of connection I felt. And I have this theory, Julie, I don't know if you've ever heard of it before, but it's my own theory. It's checked out with all of my kids and all 8 of my nieces and nephews. But I just have this belief that when a baby comes into the world, a family member usually passes to allow room and make space. And it happened with my other son and all my nieces and nephews. So when I was pregnant, I knew that regardless if I was having a boy or a girl, the middle name would be Bradley. So if it was a girl, Bradley would just have a feminine spelling. And if it was a boy, absolutely middle name would be Bradley. So I'm 7 months pregnant, and my friend says, I just went to this medium. It really helped me with closure after my aunt died. Why don't you go see her? And I thought, sure, why not? I would love to. So I went to go see her, and my uncle had came through, and the first thing she told me was how much it meant to him that he got to speak at my wedding, and he knew that I was naming my child after him. And I knew that there was no way that she could have made that up. It wasn't something that I put on Facebook or anything like that. And I just felt so at peace that he was with me. So then my son was born on Christmas Eve in 2014, Jack Bradley. And when Jack was really little, I couldn't help but think he was looking over my shoulder at something else. He was always smiling over my shoulder, giggling, and I just felt like Uncle Brad was there. And the medium actually told me that he would protect my child and he would always be there. And I just felt so much comfort in that. And then fast forward about a year later, it was the winter of 2016, so almost exactly 5 years ago. I was just having a really hard time in my life. My business wasn't doing well. I had a 1-year-old at home. I was a working mom. I was super stressed out, probably dealing with postpartum depression and anxiety. And I just had a lot on my plate, very worried about money, couldn't lose the baby weight. There was all these issues. I just didn't feel myself. I didn't feel like the person who usually has it all together. At least I thought I did. And I remember driving home from my office, and it was late one night. I think it was a Tuesday night, and it was probably like 9:45 at night. And I was really upset. You know, when you just let everything inside completely erupt and you're alone and you just start crying and you can't stop. You just can't stop. And I just couldn't help but feel sorry for myself. I just had this pity party, right? And I didn't usually allow myself to get like that. But out of nowhere, on the radio, started playing the song Chasing Cars. And at this point, this song had already been out for 10 years. And I wasn't listening to an older radio station. I was listening to one that plays very current songs. So I couldn't help but think, like, it caught my attention. And then I started to think about my Uncle Brad, and immediately this calmness started to wash over me. And I just had this feeling like everything was going to be okay. I just can't explain it. And I realized I had to stop at the grocery store at 10 at night to get Jack some milk. So I kind of just forgot about what had just happened. Basically, tried to make myself look presentable to go out in public because my eyes were like bloodshot and puffy. So I kind of like, spruced myself up, and I go into the grocery store, and I'm just like, I'm just going to get in and out, in and out. And what starts playing on the AV system is Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol. And I thought, there's no way that's a coincidence. Like, song has been out for 10 years. How is it playing in the car and then on the AV system? And I just knew that Uncle Brad was telling me that, like, I got this and things are going to be okay. And over the past 5 years, I can just, say that my life has gotten significantly better, and our business has grown like quadruple to what it was. I was able to retire my husband, and I have another son that I've had in the meantime. And I'm just in such a good place. And I just thought that this story needed to be shared, because when I started listening to your podcast, Julie, I was like, I have a story like that. And I just kind of wanted to verify it with you too, because he meant so much to me. And I just feel like he is with me, and that he is watching over me, and he's guiding me with my intuition and all that kind of stuff. So
friends, I've got a few announcements. This month's winner of the drawing is Rebecca Nagel, who gets one free session with me. Email me a screenshot of your 5-star positive review on Apple Podcasts for your chance to win next month. Details are in the show notes. Friends, in the Angel membership, I'm teaching a new course on finding your soul's purpose. Why is your soul here? What is your path forward? You'll connect with your seraphim angels, Seraphina, Archangel Raphael, and more to find your answers, create a roadmap plan, and feel confident about your soul's purpose. Take this course live in May 2021 or anytime in the future by signing up for the Angel membership today. The Angel membership guides you through every step of your spiritual awakening and provides a private community of like-minded souls. Also, a new class of the Angel Reiki School begins on May 1st. Join this separate program to develop your unique spiritual gifts and become an Angel Reiki Master. Friends, I'm still offering private readings. To book one, sign up for our weekly Angel email. Once a month, you'll get an email that contains a link to book your session online. One more thing, I am loving spending time with you live and answering your questions on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Follow me over there and on YouTube for tons of new content. Thanks so much for your support and sharing this podcast with your people. Well, you are spot on 110%. The only thing that I wouldn't say it is 100%, but I do see exactly what you're saying is like, because I don't want all the pregnant women out there to be like, oh my God, I'm going to lose somebody right now.
Right.
I do see that that does happen, and there definitely is a correlation. And when you're in sessions, it is fascinating because a lot of times spirit will come through and say, I could do more from the other side than I could do here. It was my time. I needed to go and help from the other side. Is it 100% where there's always going to be somebody who passes just because there's a pregnancy or birth? I wouldn't say 100%, but everything else that you were saying, like totally, totally. And here's what your uncle kept coming in and saying is that it's a gift for your whole life. So when this happens, it's not like we need validation. Then again, 10 years from now or 20 years from now, there are moments within our life when the other side reveals itself to us in a way, or loved ones on the other side come through in a way where it presents a peace and a calm, a safety and security where you feel that for the rest of your life. And you're able to, in those stress filled moments, go back to that and be like, no, God's got this. They've got this. I have an entire spirit team on the other side who's got this, and it's going to be okay. Not that we don't have those challenges, just that there's this underlying sense of calm, safety, security, peace for us to lean into when we need it. And he's saying that he's just so excited that you were able to kind of take that and run with it. Amber, what is it that you do for work?
I work with personal finance.
Okay.
So I help people with retirement planning, insurance.
Do you do that though for yourself? Like it's your own business, because he keeps showing me you as an entrepreneur.
Yes. Yeah.
And he keeps showing me my symbol of stairs for, it's not something where you have to think about the next shoe dropping, right? Like this is going to go up and you're going to level up and up and up. So because he keeps coming in saying, look back at those times where you're like, well, is this it? Or is there a next level? And there's always a next level, right? And he said, whenever your egoic mind comes in and says, well, is this it? Or could I go further? You're always going to be able to level it up from there. And he's working with you on that. I feel like he wasn't completely in business here, or maybe finance, but like he so loves it from the other side. He works really closely with you from over there on
He dealt with insurance for his career, but he wasn't like an entrepreneur, but yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So that's where he's got that little bit information, but he loves that you work for himself because he keeps saying that that's what he did not like in this lifetime is working for somebody else. And I feel like, now, do you have the brother or did he have the son? Because I'm saying this and he's showing me like your business, he's showing me that he's helping with this other person's too in the family.
So my brother's a realtor.
Okay.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So know that he's helping with both of you. And now, don't tell your brother to listen to this. I feel like your brother gets stuck more in the weeds of his own thoughts a lot of times of that
Okay.
kind of negativity. And whereas you really gotten that where you've worked through and you're able to see the bigger picture and run with that, that's where he's trying to get your brother to.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
do you feel like you're helping with that as well? Yeah, because he's just said, look at the clock to verify it's 3:44 here.
Yeah, I've worked a lot on my mindset and personal development. That's why my spiritual journey's been so powerful because I just feel like God wants us so badly to win, but not to settle. But we still have to go through those challenges to work through them, right? To get stronger, to be happier. And I feel the happiest I felt in like my entire life because I'm just like so just happy with where I'm going and where like I'm really focusing on not letting my ego get in the way like it used to.
Amazing. Amazing. So when you can, and your uncle says when those conversations come up naturally with your brother, just sharing some of those insights with him is what he asks.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. Amber, thank you so much for being here today, for sharing your story and just inspiring everybody with this hope and this wonder that God has got it. There are people on the other side who've got your back. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Julie. I appreciate it.
Beautiful souls, I'm so excited to announce that my book on angels and how they're working miracles in your life will be available on Amazon fall of 2021. If you're listening on or after fall of 2021, check it out. Friends, if you'd like to work with me each week, my Angel membership program is perfect for you. You can join at any time and you get access to past courses. In 2021, I'll be teaching you about a new topic each month. We started the year in February with a course on oneness and raising your vibration. March is angel communication, how to hear your angels. April is trusting your intuition. May is knowing your soul's purpose. June is working with Archangel Raphael to learn self-energy healing techniques and Chakras 101. July is rewriting the stories you've been holding on to. August is all about rewiring your mind to move past blocks. September is energetically working through ancestral trauma. October is working with your inner child and Archangel Michael. November is a guide to being an empath. Then we're rounding out the year with a course in December that helps you connect with your loved ones on the other side to help you deepen your personal connection with them. And in January 2022, we'll be back with a whole new course on manifestation and co-creation. You get all of this live group access to me, 2 new pre-recorded Reiki healings, and advance notice to book a session with me when you're an Angel member. Sign up for the Angel membership anytime. If you're listening in 2022, please know that we're planning to add new content each month. For details and to sign up, view the show notes below. Friends, the only thing that's not included in the Angel membership right now is the Angel Reiki School, where you learn to develop your unique spiritual gifts. Whereas the Angel membership is about your awakening journey and your personal spiritual growth. The Angel Reiki School, on the other hand, certifies you as an Angel Reiki Master Teacher and teaches you the art of energy healing and bringing through messages for your clients. Friends, if you're feeling called to the Angel Reiki School, it's because the souls you're here to help on Earth, well, their omnipresent piece of them, their higher selves on the other side, that's what's behind you, pushing you, fueling you to become who you're meant to be. Because when you do, they know your work will shift the trajectory of their life here. That's what I mean when I say you have big, big purpose in this lifetime. A new class of the Angel Reiki School starts on the 1st of each month. Speaking of the Angel Reiki School, we're going to need about 800 volunteers this year. We select volunteers from people who've written a 5-star positive review and emailed us a copy. That way, we have a way of contacting you for your free volunteer session. Many of you have asked if I'm still booking sessions, and the answer to that is yes. I love, love, love my sessions with you. We have a new system where we send out an email once a month with a link to my calendar for you to book online. It's really easy. All you have to do is sign up to be on my email list on my website, theangelmedium.com. I've been spending a ton of time going live with you on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, and I'm having a blast with it. Join me over on social and our newly launched YouTube channel for tons of new content, teaching videos, and actual video footage of these podcast episodes. Friends, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so, so much for being part of this community and listening to this show. I truly feel that this is your show and the Angels show, and I just feel so blessed to be a part of it. You're the most supportive community a podcaster could have. I pray for you every day. If you have a special prayer request, you can submit it through my website homepage, and I'll be praying for you personally. Now for the Oneness meditation, which is the last 5 minutes of every episode. And as you do this meditation, you'll raise your vibration and the vibration of the planet. Friends, what I want you to do is to just get into a relaxed position. If you are driving, operating machinery, need to concentrate, then this meditation is not for you. But anyone who is able to focus their attention on it, please join me. Friends, I want you to start by taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And I want you to imagine that your socks, your shoes are off, and that your bare feet are able to connect with the soil of the earth. And down through the bottom, the soles of your feet, are these large roots that go down far and wide into the earth. Those roots go down far and wide, anchoring you into the earth as if you were a tree yourself. And up through those roots comes this beautiful, yummy, tingly energy. Begins to tingle at the tip of your toes. I want you to allow this yummy, tingly energy to just dance up over your feet, around your ankles. Feel this yummy, tingly energy as it moves up over your calves, your shins, all the way up to your knees. Feel this energy at your knees and allow it to move up the thighs, the hamstrings, all the way up to the sides of the hips. I want you to allow this energy to move from the hips up to the base of your spine, the base of your stomach. And I want you to feel this energy as it climbs up the spine and the stomach, all the way up until it reaches your heart. As you feel this yummy, tingly, sparkly energy surrounding the outside of your heart, filling the inside of your heart, notice how your entire body comes into a gentle state of ease. Allow this energy to move up into the shoulders, into the neck. Feel it as it fills your entire head, front to back, side to side, top to bottom. And then feel this energy as it moves through the hair follicles on the top of your head, so that you feel this yummy tingliness 2 inches to 10 feet or higher above the top of your head. Friends, you might feel like there's a string above your head lifting you up towards the sky. You might feel an airy floatiness. You might feel an expansive spaciousness. What I want you to do from here is imagine that there is this large opening at the crown of your head. It's the size of a cereal bowl, right? And I want you to imagine that it extends upwards towards heaven, and that God sends this loving, peace-filled oneness energy. It's love, it's joy, it's peace, it's bliss, it's ease, it's grace. And God just sends this energy through the crown of your head. It moves through your head, down through your neck, down through your shoulders, and it starts to pool. This God energy starts to pool around your heart, within your heart. And I just want you to feel that for a moment. And I want you to just tap in and notice. I want you to notice that your heart, your physical heart, is one with your body. And I want you to notice that your heart and your body are one with the air surrounding you. And I want you to notice that your heart, your body, the air surrounding you are one with all life here on earth. All plants, all people, all animals, all life on earth. And now notice how your heart, body, air surrounding you, all life here on earth are connected to everything, everywhere. Friends, did you notice how your body got more expansive, your energy got more expansive, and you could feel out into your auric field, you could feel out into the energy of the world, into the energy of everything, everywhere. Friends, that is oneness, and you can carry oneness with you in your everyday. I don't want you to stop here. I don't want you to open up your eyes. I want you to continue this meditation and to see that surrounding you are angels. You have guardian angels around you. You have cherub angels holding this space open for you to get into oneness at any time. You have archangels working with you in every area of your life. You have loved ones on the other side. See them in detail, friends, because you seeing them in detail is the exact same thing as you going to them on the other side, knocking on their door, asking them to spend time with you. They love you so incredibly much. They want to spend time with you. They want to develop that relationship with you. When they're there, you're here. I know it's different, but you can still have that beautiful, incredible relationship. All of these beings, your angels, your guides, your loved ones on the other side, they form your spirit team who's always working to guide you, direct you, protect you. Friends, what I want you to do is just take some time with them right here, right now. What they want you to know is that they are working with you all the time. What they want you to know is that they are sending you signs and symbols to show you that they're next to you. Friends, they ask you to see that they are bringing in gift after gift after gift through your heart chakra to bless your life with miracles. Friends, it's your job to remain open, to believe, and to trust that they are working miracles in your life. Friends, I love you. They love you so incredibly much. Stay open and know, believe, trust, have faith, know like you know that they are working with you always. See you here next time. Have a blessed day.